In this video tutorial, we're going to discuss search engine optimization and submitting your website to Google, Yahoo, and Bing. For those of you that are new to the concept of search engine optimization, don't worry, we've made this process very painless. We have created the SEO options that we are going to review in this video tutorial to give you full control over your search engine optimization settings. With that being said, nearly everything is already configured for you. The primary goal of this video tutorial is going to be to submit our sitemap to Google, Yahoo, and Bing so that our website shows up in search results. The first thing that you're going to want to do in your admin dashboard is to click on the SEO tab. The first screen that you will see is your SEO dashboard. On this screen, it will notify you if there are any problems with your website from a search engine optimization perspective. The first tab that we see at the top of the screen is Company Info. When we click on this tab, we see a few different fields: website name, alternative name, if this website is a company or a person, and then we've also got another field for company name and company logo. If this is a personal website and we change this from company to person, those fields disappear and you then have a field for your name. The next tab that we see is Webmaster Tools. Webmaster Tools are how we submit our website to Google, Yahoo, and Bing so that it shows up in search results. But before we take this step, there are a few other SEO configurations that we want to take a look at. The first of which is titles and meta. Title tags and meta descriptions are just a fancy way of describing the title and description of a page. These titles and descriptions are used by the search engines and social media networks in results and for social shares. Live Music Indianapolis is an example website that we have created, and as you can see, the title and description are both fields that we provided within the SEO section of our website. Each page, post, and video page has its own title tag and meta description. As you can see, we have already set the title tags and descriptions for all of the pages, so there's really nothing that you need to configure. We would like to make a note that the user page has no title tag and meta description because this is dynamically generated. It is dynamically generated by the user's name and their profile description. If we hover over this tab, we can see the title of the page. In the upper left-hand side of the screen, you will see a drop-down menu. These are all the different types of pages and posts, as well as categories that we have available in which you can configure the title tags and meta descriptions. So if we click on videos, we will see a list of our currently published video pages. Now the good news is that you do not have to set the title tags and meta descriptions for every single page, post, and video page. We have global settings that can do that. By clicking on the global meta menu item, we will see a list of options to set the title tags and meta descriptions on a site-wide basis, so that we don't have to set them individually for every page, post, and video page, as well as your categories. Once again, we'd like to reiterate that all of the settings within the global meta section of your website are already configured to the settings that we recommend. However, if you would like to adjust any of them based on the information in this video tutorial, you have full control. The first tab that we see at the top of our screen is Homepage. If we click on this tab, we see the title and the meta description for our homepage, and this is the one setting that we recommend that you customize for yourself. The reason for that is by default, your title tag is set to the title of your website, and the description is set to the description of your website, which you will see in the header on your home page or any other page of your website. So if we were to look at our example website, Live Music Indianapolis, we can see that the title in search results and whenever the home page is shared on social media networks is Live Music Indianapolis. All the best bands from Indy in one place. Similarly, we have the description of the website set to something much longer than the description found in the header. The reason that we want to customize this field is because, as we can see, Google allows us many more descriptive characters and words in both the title and description. Best practices are to have your title tag at around 55 characters and your meta description at around 140 to 150 characters. The next tab that we have is post types. Post types include blog posts, pages, images, and your video pages. For each one of these fields, we have wildcards that will dynamically generate that particular element for that page. So to make that a little more clear, we can see that we have the title wildcard for posts. So for any post, the title tag will use the title of that post. Your website is already configured with the recommended settings for your title tags and meta descriptions, which are the title for the post, page, or video page, and the excerpt. So in search results, it will dynamically generate the title of the page and an excerpt from the content on that page. We have included these options to give you complete control over your title tags and meta descriptions. However, there is really no need for additional configuration. Above this video, you will see a link to a list of all the different wildcards you can use within your title tags and meta descriptions. The next tab that we see is taxonomies. This includes our categories, our tags, format, hashtags, and media categories. The important ones being hashtags, tags, and categories. But again, we have configured these settings as we recommend them for your website, so there's really no additional configuration needed. Archives work the same way, and once again, your website comes pre-configured. The last tab is Other, and we recommend to leave these settings as they are. The next menu item is Social. And in a previous tutorial, we supplied our social media links to create icons in the header. For the SEO section, these settings supply important information to the search engines behind the scenes. But for this section, we can just supply the links and our Twitter username as described. The next tab is Facebook, and we've got some customizable options here. The first of which is for our home page. As you remember earlier, we set the title tags and meta descriptions for our home page. But because Facebook allows more characters in the title tags and meta descriptions than Google does for search results, you can provide a custom title tag and meta description for Facebook. It is not necessary, but this option is available. Down at the bottom of this page, you will see Facebook Insights and Admins. For some of our more advanced users, you can create a Facebook app to get insights on interactions between your website and Facebook. This is outside of the scope of this video tutorial. However, we will be providing a video tutorial showing how to set up your Facebook app. And in the next tab, we have some basic additional settings for Twitter, Pinterest, and Google. So that brings us to the last and most important menu item, sitemaps. A sitemap is what Google and other search engines use to categorize and extract information from your website. For your website and all your web pages to show up in search results, you need to submit your sitemap to the search engine. If we click on the .xml sitemap link, we see the sitemap that we will be submitting to the search engines. The great thing about these sitemaps is they dynamically update every single time we publish a new post or video page. The search engines are then automatically notified. To submit our website to Google, we will need a Google Webmasters account. This is absolutely free, and you can go to google.com/webmasters to sign up. Once you have signed up, click Add a Property and insert the URL of your website. Now Google will ask us to verify that we own this website. To verify ownership, we're going to select the HTML tag, copy this tag, head back over to our website settings, click on the dashboard link underneath the SEO tab, and then click on Webmaster Tools. We now see a field for Google Search Console, which we can input the tag that we just copied and click Save Changes. Now when we come back over to Google Search Console and click Verify, we will get a message that our website has been successfully verified. We can then go to the dashboard within the Search Console and submit our sitemap to Google. We're going to do that by clicking on the crawl link in the left-hand sidebar and click on Sitemaps. Now over in the top right, we're going to click Add a Sitemap. And as we can see, we already have our URL, videos.vodaive.com. And so if we come back over to our sitemap and just copy the sitemap_index.xml, supply that information in the provided field, and then click Submit. After a few seconds, we can click the Refresh the Page link, and we now see that we have submitted our sitemap to Google. Now it generally takes about a week or two before you will really start seeing your website, your web pages, video pages, and posts starting to show up in Google search results. But you have completed every single step necessary to make that happen. The last thing that we're going to cover in this video tutorial is submitting our website the same way we submitted it to Google, only this time to Bing. Because by submitting our website to Bing, we are also submitting it to the Yahoo search engine. For this, we're going to need a free Bing Webmaster Tools account. You can go to bing.com/toolbox/webmaster and create a free account. Once you have created an account and are in your dashboard, you can click on Add a Site. The first thing that it's going to ask for is the URL of our website, and in the next field it's already asking for our sitemap. So we can head back over to our sitemap, copy the entire URL this time, and supply it in the field. And now we can just click Add. At this point in time, Bing is going to ask us to verify that we own the site, just like Google Search Console did. And again, we're going to pick the meta tag option, copy this meta tag, head back over to the Webmasters tab underneath the dashboard menu item, and in the Bing Webmaster Tools field, paste that meta tag, click Save Changes. You may want to wait about 60 seconds. Then you can click the Verify button, and you will be redirected to the dashboard of your newly submitted website. You have now completed all the necessary steps to allow your website to show up in search results on Bing and Yahoo. That is going to conclude this video tutorial on search engine optimization. If you have any questions, you can scroll down to the bottom of the page in your admin area and contact us directly by opening a support ticket.